Hey everyone, it's Kathy Tremblay from myfabdeals.org, and I'm just in a reviewing kind of mood today. And what I want to talk about right now is this thing called the Pure Wave cordless massager. Now, if you spend as much time online as I do, you're bound to see like little video commercials, little infomercials. And I happened to see one for this thing called the Pure Wave. And it caught my eye because when they were showing this close-up and slow motion of how this thing how it hits your skin, and it shows in the slow motion of how I can't even explain. I don't have the words. It just shows like almost like ripples, and how it's like pounding your muscle and really getting in there deep. And it reminded me a little bit of this thing that I get when I go and see a chiropractor down in Florida, which I do. I see a chiropractor. And they use this thing called, and I don't know if it's actually what it's called, reminds me of a jackhammer actually. It's this percussion massager. Don't quote me on that. It's this percussion thing, and it kind of pounds my muscles. And when I saw this infomercial, that is kind of what it reminded me of. And I ran home and was like, honey, we got to buy this thing. So we did. And it's actually long enough for me to use it on my own trouble spot, which is, I've mentioned this before in other videos, my upper left shoulder. And I mean, this thing's got some power, and I don't even have to push it that hard. But anyway, like I said, I bought this. We didn't, this wasn't given to us. But what's nice about it is, number one, it's got a little oomph, but it's not too heavy. It's not too heavy. It recharges. You cannot replace the battery, I found out. So, but they said it should last for a long time. You just plug in the adapter and the charger there, plug it into the wall, and just leave it in, and it goes ahead and charges up. It comes with a bunch of these little attachments. One of the funny things I have to tell you about this is there's only enough spots on the stand itself. I don't want to pick it up, I don't want to fall, for 4 attachments, but it comes with 5. That's all right. These 2 things remind me of another infomercial that I've been seeing, where people have been using this metal like handheld massage tool to help ease your facial muscles. And you can put that on this end, but I think you're better off putting it on this bottom end, where it's a milder, it's not going to pound. It's going to reminds me more of that gentle smoothing motion that I'm seeing on that other infomercial. I can't remember the name of that thing. But how you get it to go from that side, and by the way, you can see that you can adjust the speed and the intensity, but you can put it on just low, and it beeps a couple times. Not sure if you heard that. Here, I'll bring it in. Hear those 2? Now when you turn it on, it's going to use this. It's going to go to this end, and this is where I think, where you're going to work those facial muscles. And if you ever get like little headaches or tension headaches, I mean, I sit in front of the computer literally all day long. That's just like, I just want to go to sleep right there. Okay, so you have all these things, and I guess there's not a whole lot to say about it. I bought it a few months ago, like I said, and I paid under $100. It was $80-something or $90-something. I'll dig it out, and I'll put the link to the Amazon link where I bought it underneath. And I have found, you guys know that we do a lot of Amazon. We sell a lot of Amazon products on our site. And there's a good reason for that. A lot of times it's just that you can get such a good deal, and it comes to you like instantly. If you got, I have Amazon Prime, and I get my stuff within days. I very rarely have to wait more than a few days to get my order, and I love Amazon. But anyway, so I just wanted to show you that, the Pure Wave. I really like this thing. It reminded me, and I did bring it to the chiropractic office, and the chiropractor liked it. And so if you want something that has a little oomph to it, and you can't afford a gajillion-dollar chiropractor percussion massager, you might want to give this thing a try. And again, like I said, I just saw, yeah. There we go. Just taking out that knot. I've been getting a lot more stiff upper back and everything because I started working out at a gym called CrossFit, which is an entirely different review and discussion altogether. But I will say that this thing really, really helps relax my muscles after one of those workouts as well. So if you've been considering getting the Pure Wave, I love it. So please do, and if you find it in your heart to do so, buy it through my link below. And I thank you for watching. And hey, if you enjoyed these reviews, give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and we'll have more for you as time goes on. All right, thanks for watching. Again, it's Kathy Tremblay from myfabdeals.org. Oh, and by the way, it just was pointed out to me from somebody like my husband who says maybe read the manual once in a while. I've been storing it wrong. It stores it like this. See? You learn something new every day. All right.
Visit myfabdeals.org. Visit myfabdeals.org today.